Hi, welcome to the Retirement Railroad Matinee Modeling Tip of the Day. I'm Steve, and today we're going to talk about my affections or inflictions with E-units, electromotive division E-units, which were primarily manufactured from the early ones were late 1940s, I believe. Up through the E9s into the 60s, and they were designed for high-speed passenger service. So a lot of railroads opted for the E9s. Some went with the smaller F series, F7s primarily, and utilized A and B units. Not to say B units were not used for with the EA units, but nonetheless, I like the E units. I do have F units. I have my Santa Fe Chief that runs an A and a B F unit. I have my Union Pacific Cities Series passenger that runs F units, A and B, and my new Northern Pacific F units for the North Shore Limited. I actually have two A units and a B unit. B unit's a dummy, two A units. Now, why do I run B units with the Fs? F units are 4 axles per truck, so you have, and they're shorter. So you have less power pickup, you have less traction, you have less weight for that traction, and over a shorter distance, okay? Because the E units are longer. So by running B units or multiple units on the F series, if one loses connectivity, the other one helps push it through a dead spot in the track, or a dirty track, switch frogs, although I use electric frogs, etc. So let's go to the bench. I'll show you what I'm going to be up to. Okay, so here we are at the workbench, and as you can see over here, there are 3 Proto 2000 E8 E9s. Most of you are probably tired of hearing the story of how I, in January, lowballed multiple sellers on 5 of these E units, 4 E89s and 1 E7, all CB&Q, Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy. Well, 2 of them have been put in service on the layout. One is, don't get too dizzy here now. Meow. Over here, this is the E7. Okay, and here's the E9. Now I have two more E units in service already. Another E7 and another E9. The E7 is on my bi-level commuter train back there, hidden away, and the other one is hooked up to the Burlington Zephyr in the Union Station. Now I also have this Baltimore and Ohio E9 down there, and it's hooked up to the Capital Limited. Alright. So, what am I going to do with the rest of these E units? They're all in excellent condition. This looks to be new, old stock. The box is a little worn, but that's okay. I don't run the box. And this is 9939A. Well, Well, the next one is also new old stock, and it's also 9939A. And finally, 9940B. Okay, so I have duplicates with these two. Let's set one aside. Earlier this week, I won an auction. There was a Pennsylvania Railroad Vista Dome car on eBay for $5 plus shipping. I think shipping was $4.95 or something like that. So for a little over $10, a Pennsylvania Vista Dome car. Ta-da! Yes, I bought it. Okay. So it's the beginnings of a Pennsylvania Railroad Broadway Limited that ran from New York City to Chicago. All right, and I got a really cool picture back from the 50s of a Pennsy, the Broadway Limited with a E8 on it, and next to a CB&Q or Burlington Zephyr with an E unit on it. So. Now what do I do? Well, I have been looking for a shell, just the shell, okay, of a P2K E89, just the shell, no power. Because in that fashion, I can rat hole away the Burlington, which is a duplicate anyway, right, and drop a Pennsy shell onto this and be ready to rock and roll with a Broadway Limited train as I acquire the cars. All right, and and I've had that plan now for a while. I've been looking for a Pennsy shell for about 2 or 3 weeks. So let's see how long it takes me to come up with the Pennsy shell. All right. In the interim, there is nothing stopping me from dropping a decoder into this unit, because none of the lights, none of the speakers have to be mounted to the shell. Right? Everything can be mounted to the chassis. That's one of the reasons I love these. They're weighted properly. Right? They track well. I've had to replace some gears because they're old, but that's minimal. The axle gears, and you buy a pack of those, and it comes with enough for to do a whole model. So, and the E units, again, they're 3 axles per truck, 6 wheels. All right. So a lot of power pickup. All right. It's got a huge weight on it for traction, along with the 12 powered wheels. And so, I mean, these just work out great. So, that's the tip for today. If you find a good buy on eBay, and even though you may not need it in one aspect, perhaps a multiple step process. All right? Buy this. This is $40. These things run, you can see them on eBay, over 100. All right? Not DCC ready. All right? No DCC. You see them anywhere from $40 to $100. Okay? And the prices have been going up. Although last night there was an auction, nobody bid on it. And it was this same locomotive, but a Pennsy, all right, Pennsylvania Railroad. And I don't need another full model. And it was $49. Nobody bid on it. All right, that's a good buy, especially for those that may be DC that model the Pennsy. But anyway, The game plan is drop a decoder in here, and I've already done decoder installation, so that's not what this is about. But get it ready for the day that I do find a shell for this P2K E8, E9. All right, so that's your tip for today. Plan ahead, and sometimes you just need to take small steps. Anyway, I want to thank you for joining me here at the Retirement Railroad Matinee Modeling Tip of the Day. I'm Steve, and y'all have a great day. Bye now.